This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 16th Region and 62nd District Boys Basketball Action. Good evening and welcome to East Carter High School here at Harold L. Holbrook Athletic Complex East on the campus of East Carter High School here for today's matchup between the Comets and the Raiders. And this is the battle for Carter County round one. They'll be playing on back-to-back weekends, and so this is the first weekend here. And then, of course, they'll be playing at West Carter next week here. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin coming at you live doing your play-by-play and a little bit of everything else here tonight. Got the Manta Sports Media crew with me here, and glad that you're all tuning in with us here today. We're filling in over here for Eastern Kentucky Athletics as they typically broadcast the ball games over here, but we're helping to cover them for us here today. And we should have a doozy of a ball game here today if the JV game was any indication. Of course, getting a little bit of a later start here tonight where they were getting things finished up with the JV game. Final score on that was West Carter 35, East Carter 31. And so, as I said, what a doozy of a ball game it has been. But we are going to be having the home team, the visiting team on the scoreboard here tonight. The West Carter Comets currently 9-8 on the season and 3-0 inside of the 62nd District. And they're going to be taking on the home team here tonight, and that is going to be the East Carter Raiders, who are currently 7-8 on the season and 2-0 in the district. So both of these teams have played Elliott County and East Carter. Elliott County and Morgan County. And, of course, both teams had defeated both of them. East Carter defeated Morgan County and Elliott County to pick up their two wins here in the 62nd District. And West Carter beat Elliott County twice, and then Morgan County once. So, really, these two teams are tied up. And so this game here tonight will give one of these two teams the advantage here in the 62nd District Tournament as the number one seed. And so right now they're kind of tied up at the top. And it should be a doozy of a ball game because, taking a look back here at the history between these two teams, if you look back just at the last 10 matchups between these ball clubs, West Carter has the edge 7-3. But if you go back in time just a little bit more, going back from where the KHSAA has them electronically stored at, since 1998, East Carter actually has the edge 37-29. And so very close between these two teams. They usually meet at least twice, sometimes three times, or even sometimes four times in a season, depending on the EKC tournament and then how the drawing goes for these teams in the 62nd District. And as we said, taking a look first of all at East Carter, had a little bit of a slow season starting out, dropped their first 6 games, didn't pick up a win until December 28th at Rose Hill, and it seemed like after that point in time, the team kind of came to life. Of course, they did drop 2 more games against Raceland and Russell, but that has been the last time that East Carter has lost. They are on a 6-game winning streak, defeating Greenup, Morgan, Rose Hill, Elliott, Lewis, and Fairview. Most of those being home games, and so East Carter definitely going to have the home court advantage here tonight as there's a fantastic crowd, actually really for both sides as well. So East Carter looking, it seems like they're starting to fire here at exactly when you need to fire, close toward the end of the season. Of course, you got 2 Raiders right now averaging 11 points. You've got Connor Goodman with 166 points on the season, averaging out to 11.9 points per game, and he leads all Raiders in scoring right now. And then you have right behind him Blake Hall, number 10, also averaging out 11 this time, but it's 11.2 points per game with 157 points. Of course, one of the players definitely been kind of coming up alive in the last couple games has been Evan Goodman, and he's got 145 points here on the season and averaging out 10.35. So you've got 3 Raiders right now hanging in double-digit territory and averaging per game. Of course, that doesn't count their very last game, which I couldn't find any stats for on that. But that is taking a look at the Raiders there and what we're going to be facing. Thank you, Shannon Meyer, for sending in some stars here today on a 4-week streak. Definitely appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in here today. If you haven't had a chance, make sure that you like our page. Make sure you share the video. Also, make sure you check out our social medias as well. As you can find us on Facebook here at Manta Sports Media. You can also find us at YouTube. We're also broadcasting live there at Manta Sports Media, or you can follow us on our Twitter at Manta Sports. So make sure that you get the word out there, share those. Anything, I would definitely be appreciative there. So that's taking a look here at the Raiders to start out. But the Comets, of course, coming off a tough loss at the All-A state tournament as they played a very tough Todd County Central. Ended up losing to them 52-48 in the first round. Of course, that was after a thrilling triple overtime game 2 nights before as they took on Raceland as they defeated the Rams 86-82 in another tight game. So we'll see if Wes Carter has had enough time to recoup from that triple overtime victory there versus the Rams, and then the close game there against Todd County Central. And so Wes Carter did have a good win streak on the way themselves. They did have a 6-game win streak until January 22nd when they lost in a tight game over at Menifee County, 59-57, and then they picked up the win against Raceland, 86-82, and then, of course, they fell to Todd County Central. So West Carter on a 1-game losing streak right now, but hoping to increase up here in the 62nd District and to improve upon their record. And as I said tonight, this should claim out who is going to be the number 1 seed in the 62nd District at the moment, as these two teams will battle again next Saturday, February 5th at 7:30, but that one will be at West Carter. Taking a look at the remaining part of the 62nd District as well, Elliott County comes in 2-3, defeating Morgan County twice, and then falling to East Carter once and West Carter twice, and then Morgan County 0-4 in the district as well. So let's take a look here at some stats for West Carter. As on their course earlier during the Raceland game, West Carter had to deal without Brett Daly and Landon Nichols as they had some minor injuries that they had to battle through, and they decided to rest them up before the Todd County Central game. But both of them are dressed and back out on the court here tonight, it looks like. But Landon Nichols right now with averaging out 20.7 points per game. Has 331 points in on the season and 140 rebounds. And I believe he's got 4 or 5 double-doubles underneath his name so far this season. He was actually on a 2-game double-double streak that finally got broke there earlier on the season. Behind Landon Nichols, you got Jackson Bond averaging out 17.6 points per game and averaging out 4 rebounds. He's got 247 points on the year and 54 rebounds. Then coming in as well, Blake McGlone with 7.9 points and 2 rebounds. Of course, if you did watch that thriller, a triple overtime victory there, you noticed that Jackson Bond ended up hitting 41 points that night. Of course, with the equivalent of 5.5 periods actually played, you're naturally going to see a little bit higher scores, but he had a fantastic night that night. And Blake McGlone, another comment, as we said, that, maybe on the stat sheet right now, the numbers are not quite as high as the other two, but he can bust out and have a 20-point game as well. And he's done that a couple times this season. Because Blake McGlone's got 135 points here on the year with 34 rebounds. So a critical asset there to the Comets. And then, of course, taking a look at other scoring, you got Brett Daly with 6.4 points per game, 2.7 rebounds per game as well. Of course, if we take a look across the Bluegrass, and as far as stats go, as who are our stats leaders, if you take a look at the scoring chart, and, of course, this was just compiled up this morning at 3:02 a.m. No, I was not up at that time period, but that is when the report was processed. Landon Nichols coming in at number 45 in the state, as we said, averaging out 20.7 points per game. And so there's some other 16th region players that's on that list as well. Brady Bell from Russell coming in at number 13. And then take a look down the list. Bath County, Zachary Otis, number 32. And then Menifee County, Eli Johnson coming in at number 38. Of course, as we mentioned, Landon Nichols having to miss the Raceland game. Probably didn't hurt too bad on his points per game since he was not active that game. Of course, if you look at him as well, as far as three-throw shooting, you cannot beat anybody else than Landon Nichols. Of course, two has, but he is ranked number 3 in the state as far as a three-throw leader. He has hit, looks like 120 out of 133 attempts. So he's only missed 13 free throws all season, and he is averaging 90.2% from the charity stripe. Fantastic thing, especially when you're going down the line and everything else. That's the kind of three-throw shooter you want to have on your court at that time period. Of course, naturally, that would put the entire team up at a good ranking as well, as West Carter ranked number 16th in the state with an average of 74% three-throw shooting. And, of course, the Raiders have made the list as well because usually when you think about West Carter, they're a very quick team. They score a lot of points, but they're going to be taking on a very tough defensive team here tonight in East Carter, as East Carter only allowing across 16 games 48.9 points per game. And so the defense definitely going to be a factor here for West Carter tonight, as they're going to try to have to get around that and see if they can get the points up on the board here tonight. Of course, we are nearing the end point of the season as well, as we are taking a look here. We are only just probably about 3 weeks away, maybe 3 going on 4 weeks away here from the regional tournament. And, of course, the regional tournament will be held here at East Carter High School this year. But taking a look at the remaining schedule here for the Comets, of course, after tonight, they're going to be they're going to be hosting Elliott County on the 1st. So another 62nd district matchup. And then on February 2nd, that is going to be a very tough game there for the Comets, as they're going to be taking on the number 1 ranked Bath County Wildcats, currently 19-1 on the season. They've kind of been going back and forth on their RPI versus Ashland. Ashland did pull up in front there for just a little bit, but Bath County back in on top there as well. And then, of course, next Saturday, East Carter, West is going to be hosting East Carter here at home before going to Boyd County on February 7th, traveling down to Morgan County on February 10th, before hosting Boyd County again on February 11th, and then traveling to Ashland Blazer on February 15th, and then finally finishing out their season on February 17th against Fleming County. And so that's the rest of the road there for the Comets. For the Raiders, next week they're going to be hosting Raceland here at home on February 1st, before hosting Morgan County on February 3rd, then traveling, of course, to West Carter on February 5th, and then traveling to Elliott County on February 7th, before hosting Boyd County on February 8th, and then they're going to be traveling to Round County February 10th, before hosting Bath County on February 15th, and then their final game is going to be on the road to Boyd County. And so should be some good basketball here. As we said, East Carter's starting to fire in exactly where they need to be firing in at this late part of the season. The Comets have proved that they can be down a couple of players and still be able to score as well. And thank you, Lance, there. It says Ashland just beat Covenant Catholic 71-60, so do appreciate that update there. Thank you for bringing that to us. And, of course, taking a look as well, glad to see a lot of people out there here tonight. Good to see Lorraine Sparks out there, as well as Larry and Gloria Taylor. And, of course, thank you, Shannon Miner, once again for sending in those stars. And it goes to help out to cover out our expenses, especially coming up here to the postseason. Good to see Shawnee Nichols out there as well, and you are very welcome for the coverage here tonight. As well as to Shannon Miner. And then good to see Mary Cottle out there. Good to see Tanya Rowe as well, and Barb Jones, and also Gary and Phyllis Sparks. Glad to see you out here, as well as Lisa Keaton James. And, of course, Lance Hayes, thank you as well, and Dwight and Amelia Keaton watching as well. So getting a good crowd out there. 87 viewers already at the mark here, as this is definitely going to be a big game here tonight. So we're going to take a brief break while the teams are in the locker rooms and pay a few bills ourselves with some advertisements. So we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. To look your best or to pamper yourself, go to Kate's Upkeep Aesthetics and Spa, now offering permanent makeup, lash extensions, teeth whitening, and coming soon, Botox and filler, personalized vitamin infusion, and body sculpting. And because style begins at birth, go to Novella's Children's Boutique and Gift Shop to get the best in trendy and comfortable clothing for the newest generation. Sizes newborn to 11-12. And be sure to visit the gift shop featuring antiques, new items, and local artist creations. Visit Novella's Boutique and Kate's Upkeep at 333 Warrior Drive in Olive Hill, Kentucky, straight across from the West Carter Middle School gym. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
As the team's coming back out on the court right now from the locker rooms. Of course, as we mentioned earlier, it was a doozy of a JV game that we had underneath. We had technicals, we had a lot of stoppages and everything else, a lot of fouls. Of course, the ball game did go toward the West Carter Comets, 53-31 out there as well. So that is your JV score. Thank you, Mary Cottle, for sending out some stars there as well. Definitely appreciative there. And then, of course, taking a look, good to see Barb Jones out there as well as Brenda Reynolds. And, of course, Lorraine Sparks cheering on East Carter here tonight. And Jamal Foster, thank you for sharing that out as well. Definitely appreciative on there. And thank you, Robin Burge-Atkins there as well. Thank you for those stars. Definitely much appreciated there as we are moments away here from the starting of the basketball game here. And as we said, both these teams, historically, I mean, they've been pretty close overall within the last 20-some years. But of course, you can throw all records out on any East Carter versus West Carter game here tonight. Of course, pulled into the parking lot here, and definitely more cars than I've seen in a long time for a basketball game. As you can probably see, the bleachers across the way just about all filled in at the bottom section there. The bottom section over here just about filled up as well. And so we are just getting ready for a battle here tonight. Of course, taking a look at the Comets, of course, the head coach, Jeremy Webb, he's in his 16th season here with the West Carter Comets. Of course, last year the Comets had a pretty good run in the 16th region tournament as they ended up, I believe, losing to Ashland in the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken, last year. They had a great season, of course, picked up an all-A victory as well. It was in an overtime loss there to Ashland, but had a great run last year. West Carter finished off 13-7 on the shortened COVID season. East Carter finished out 6-5 on the shortened COVID season. Of course, a very interesting season to have. Of course, a lot of cancelizations, and of course, last year they were all just not marked wins, losses, or anything else. This year, they started in on the wins and losses. Of course, East Carter making it to the 62nd district tournament. Ended up losing to Morgan County, but they are definitely ready and roaring to go on here this season. As you can see, we have a pep section right in front of us here tonight. And so we're going to get ready to honor America here with the playing here of the national anthem. And now getting ready here for the starting lineup here. Starting out first with the West Carter Comets. Currently 9-8 on the season, 3-0 in the 62nd district. Starting off number 0, a sophomore, Brett Daly. And then starting off next, a guard senior wearing number 3, Jackson Bond. And then another senior wearing number 5, Landon Nichols. And then another senior wearing number 10, Sam Jones. And then finally finishing off the lineup here for the Comets is a senior wearing number 23, Bryson Boggs. That's the West Carter Comets. And now let's get ready here for the East Carter Raiders. As we said, 7-8 on the season. And starting off here, number 23, a senior, Braden G. Then starting off, a sophomore wearing number 10, Blake Hall. And then starting here at a junior wearing number 5, Isaac Boggs. And then a sophomore wearing number 1, Evan Goodman. And then finally a senior wearing number 0, Connor Goodman. Of course, the head coach for West Carter, Jeremy Webb, in his 16th season. The head coach for the Raiders, Cole Brammer, in his first season at the helm here at East Carter, replacing out Brandon Baker. And so we are just moments away here from the opening tip-off. Of course, seen there, Johnny's Gadgets, excellent place here. Just recently repaired my cell phone as well, so definitely got to brag on him. As opening tip, well, I'm going to say that it was held there by West Carter, but then quickly tied up, so we're going to get another jump ball once again. So the first one not good, as that's Blake Hall there and Boggs jumping it, and this time West Carter does end up getting possession. So Daly getting it over to Bond. Bond dribbles it in. East Carter looks like they're starting out in a zone defense, kind of a different 2-3 with the middle person in the 2-3 down on the below side, playing almost a mid to high post. Out of bounds, West Carter's ball. Gets it over to Bond. Bond going to drive the lane, kicks it out to Jones. Jones gets it back to Bond, looks in the middle there to Landon Nichols, and they're going to call jump ball. Possession arrow will go here toward East Carter. So no score yet, about 30 seconds into the first half here as they swing it around over to Goodman. Gets it back to Goodman, so we're going to have two Goodmans, Connor and Evan. Now Boggs has it, gets it up to Evan. Now over to Connor Goodman. West Carter looking like they're in a 2-3 zone to start things out with as well. As they get it down to the corner, 3 ball in the way, and that is good by Braden G. So first points of the game here goes toward East Carter. And they lead up here 3-0. And Nichols recovers the loose ball there. So Daly has it. Gets it to Nichols. Now gets it to Bond. Run into each other. Gets it up top post to Nichols and then tries to get over to Sam Jones, but that's off his arm and picked up there by Boggs. Boggs crosses over the timeline, kicks it over to Goodman. As West Carter's still in the 2-3 zone. That one just about tipped away there by Bryson Boggs of West Carter. Gets it down in the corner to Connor Goodman. Now high post to Evan. Evan kicks it out to Connor for a 3. No good. Battle for the board there. And they're going to say possession arrow is going to or that the possession will stay with the Raiders. That last touch was West Carter as he went out of bounds and touched the ball at the same time period. Gets it over on the wing, back up to the top. As I said, we've seen a lot of 2-3 here across the 16th region this year in both end boys and girls play. Gets it down to the corner. Goodman going to drive the lane. And that's going to say that he lost possession and off of East Carter, so that will be West Carter's ball here. With 5:37 left to go here in the first period. Braden G with the only points here so far with a 3-pointer. Daly gets some separation now, gets back closely guarded again. Gets it into Nichols. Nichols going to drive the lane, and he's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against East Carter's Isaac Boggs. That's going to be his first, team's first. So West Carter will have the basketball underneath the goal. Gets it into Landon Nichols. Nichols fighting his way in, and steps called against the Comets. Coach Webb telling him to try to get that hand up there to get the foul there a little bit more, but not going to be called here today. Evan Goodman gets it up to Connor. Gets some separation. As working off a pick there, Evan drives in, and we're going to get a jump ball here. So possession arrow should be here with the Comets. And so it'll be now East Carter's ball here with just about midway through the first period as they get it down to Boggs, West Carter's Boggs in the corner. 3-ball there by Bond. That's off the mark, but we're going to get a foul here. And it looks like this one's going to go against the Raiders. And they're going to say that foul is going to go against number 1, Evan Goodman. That's going to be his first, team second. So West Carter will still have possession underneath the basket. As now checking into the ball game here for East Carter is going to be number 21, Ty Scott. Gets it into Nichols, and good look, but not able to finish that one off. Rebounded by Evan Goodman as they quickly try to go in the transition. Gets it over to Scott, back over to Goodman. He's going to drive the lane, stop, pop. He's going to be fouled. Shot was no good, but the foul does go against number 10, Sam Jones of West Carter. That's going to be his first, team's first. And so Evan Goodman will be at the line here, shooting 2. First shot up and in. So East Carter now here with the 4-point lead. And that one's going to be in there, so Goodman 2 for 2 from the line. And East Carter now with a 5-point lead. As we'll get our clock started here momentarily. As gets it over to Jackson Bond. 3-ball on the way. Bounces around, no good. Rebounded by Boggs, and that's up and in. So Bryson Boggs gets the offensive board and gets West Carter here on the scoreboard here at 5-2. East Carter's going to spread out the court. West Carter now looking like they're more in a man defense here, but still holding on to that 2-3 just a little bit. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Connor Goodman. 3-ball on the way. That's in and out. Rebounded there by Scott. West Carter ends up coming up with the ball as it's Daly now. Gets bumped and puts up the layup, and that's going to be up and good. So Brett Daly gets the West Carter Comets here within 1 at 5-4. It's about 3 minutes left, and we're going to get a foul here on the side. And that one's going to go against number 23, Bryson Boggs. That's going to be his first, team second. As now checking into the ball game here for the Raiders. Looks like we have number 43, Connor Skaggs, coming in. As well, let's see. And looks like Isaac Boggs checking back in as well here for the Raiders. Scott's going to take it up top of the key. Gets it over to Boggs. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Evan Goodman. He's going to fire a long 3. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound there and put back by Isaac Boggs as he picks up his first 2 points here of the game. And East Carter now has a 3-point lead here at 7-4. Gets it here on the wing there. Now gets it up to Boggs. Steps just inside the 2-point line, but he is going to be fouled there on the shot. And that foul looks like that's going to go against Connor Skaggs. That's going to be his first, team's third. And so at the line shooting now for West Carter is going to be number 23, Bryson Boggs. First shot is up and in. Of course, there is a difference between the game clock and our clock that we have. As Boggs hits his second one there, gets it back to a 1-point game here. East Carter 7, West Carter 6. So there is a little bit of a difference there. So we try to keep it as close as what we can. And tip ball there ends up in the hands of Landon Nichols as he stops, shoots the 10-footer, and that's up and in for his first 2 points here today. And West Carter has their first lead here tonight at 8-7. And we're going to get a foul here down the sideline as that one's going to be against West Carter's number 5, Landon Nichols. That's going to be his first, team's third. And checking back into the ball game now here for Blake Hall is going to be number 0, Connor Goodman. Gets it out over to the wing, drives in, kicks it back out here to Boggs. Boggs going to drive it in. Nice strong move. That's going to be blocked there by Nichols. Jackson Bond with the ball. Tries to get it up to Bryson Boggs, but overshoots him, so that is going to go toward East Carter. And thank you, Melissa Minor-Owens and Brittany Berry for those stars there tonight. Definitely much appreciated. As Boggs crosses over the timeline, West Carter now in a man-to-man defense. Looking for somebody gets it over to Connor Goodman. Goodman gets the ball back, 3-ball on the way off the front of the rim, rebounded by Evan Goodman. And now gets it to Skaggs. And doesn't draw iron on that and goes out of bounds, and they're going to say possession goes toward the Comets. As we're inching closer to a minute left on the scoreboard here. Boggs going to drive the lane, puts up the shot, and that's good. So West Carter with their largest lead here tonight at 10-7. I believe that ties the East Carter lead that they had earlier. Drives the lane, kicks it out, and stolen there by Jackson Bond. As Blake McGlone into the ball game now, but Bond puts up the shot, no good. But that foul will go against East Carter's number 1, Evan Goodman. That's going to be his second, team's fourth. And so that's going to put Jackson Bond at the line here, shooting 2. Of course, Bond, a 76% three-throw shooter, hits the first one there. Jordan Houston coming in for West Carter, as well as Sam Jones checking back in. For East Carter, Blake Hall checking in as well. So out on the floor for West Carter, you got Boggs, McGlone, Bond, who just hit his second free throw there. Houston, Jones, and I think I already said Boggs, but Boggs is out there as well. So now West Carter now with the largest lead here tonight, 12-7. East Carter wants to definitely close that gap there. That one off the mark there by Goodman. Rebounded West Carter. Bond takes it up the court. Fires over to Boggs. Boggs gets it down to McGlone. Back to Boggs again. Bond going to fire a long 3. That one's in and out. Rebounded there by Skaggs. And we're going to get a foul here against West Carter, as that one's going to go against number 10, Sam Jones. And that will be his second, team's fourth. So West Carter going to be bringing back in Landon Nichols here, as he's going to replace out Jones here with 2 fouls. So East Carter going to walk it up and try to wait for the last second shot here, as like I said, there is a difference on our clock and game clock. It's pretty close. 3-ball there by East Carter off the mark. 2 West Carter players went up for it, and they ended up in the hands of Skaggs. He fires a shot off the mark at the horn there, and so your score here at the end of the first period is West Carter 12, East Carter 7. And so we'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. Back here at East Carter where it's 12-7, West Carter here on top. If there's one thing that can bring Carter County together, it is the village people, as both sides singing the YMCA. As we're going to get a foul right off the bat here. That one's going to go against number 23, Bryson Boggs. That will be his second, team's fifth, as Brett Daly going to check back in. Of course, as I mentioned earlier on, Johnny's Gadgets now doing back glass replacement on your Apple iPhones. They done great for me, and I do highly recommend them, as there's a three ball there by Connor Goodman as he picks up his first points here tonight, and he closes the gap here, and it's now 12-10, West Carter here on top. Daly and Bond playing a little bit of keep away up at the top of the press here, or not press, but the zone. They get it into McGlone, back out to Bond. He shot fakes, steps over, fires a three. That's off the mark. And we're going to get a foul here, as that one's going to go against number 5, Landon Nichols. And that's going to be his second, team 6. And so checking into the ball game for West Carter is going to be number 41, Caleb Rayburn, as he replaces out Nichols. So Nichols and Jones and Boggs all with 2 fouls apiece. Trying to look on the inside of Skaggs. Doesn't have him just yet. And that one just about stolen there. And they're going to say that he regained possession and crossed a foot over. And so they're going to call, Roy Wright's going to call over and back, as Coach Brammer trying to plead his case, saying that it was tipped. So one of those bang-bang top plays that is hard to go on, as that was tipped by McGlone, but they're going to say he regained enough possession there to go over and back as they get into Houston High Court. Gets it to Rayburn. He's going to fire a 10-foot jumper on the side, and that's good. So 14-10 your score now. West Carter with a 4-point lead here. About 6.5 left to play here in the second period. Drives the lane, kicks it out. They're going to fire a three. That's off the mark. And we're going to get a foul here going the other direction, as that one's going to go against number 43, Connor Skaggs, and that's going to be his second, team's 5th. And thank you, Danny Joe Holbrook and Tracy Joe Elliott, for those stars. Definitely much appreciated there. So Skaggs goes back to the bench here with 2 fouls. Gets it up top the key. Daly kicks it out to McGlone. He's going to fire a three. That's off the mark. Battle for the board is going to be won there by Ty Scott of East Carter. Gets it off there to Boggs. Boggs up at the top to Goodman. He's going to fire a three. That's off the mark there. Rebounded by Daly of West Carter. Gets it over to Jackson Bond and up to Daly now. Over now to Blake McGlone. Pass is definitely going pretty fast and hard there for West Carter, as Daly takes it in, but rebounded by Rayburn and puts it up and in. So Caleb Rayburn for West Carter gets the offensive board and puts it back here to give West Carter now a 6-point lead here with about 5:30 left to go. 3 ball on the way there for East Carter, no good. And they're going to say last touch by West Carter. Possession will go to the Raiders. That was Evan Goodman on that last 3-point shot attempt. He gets it into Scott. And Blake McGlone gets an interception there for West Carter, puts up the layup and in. And we're going to get a timeout here taken by the Raiders. That's going to be their first timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here as the first period was definitely a battle or a tale of two different periods there at the beginning as East Carter grabbed an early lead, held on to it to over halfway through that first period. West Carter kind of inched up there and finally took a 5-point lead there after the end of the first. West Carter and East been battling back and forth once again here. Of course, West Carter extending out that lead now to 8 at 18-10. Second horn comes in, and thank you, Andrea Walker-Adams, for sending in those stars as well. Definitely much appreciated. And thank you, Chris Perry, for that information. Last time the Comets and the Raider played in Grayson was January 9th, 2020, and the Comets won that one at 44-36. And, of course, they've also not played East Carter in the championship game in the 62nd District Tournament since February 20th in 2020. So the Comets haven't played in the championship game in the 62nd District Tournament since then. So hopefully I said that correctly. Thank you, Chris, for that information. Actually, Chris Perry courtside with us here today as well. Gets it down in. Good look pass to get it down in the hall. Couldn't get it finished off. East with the rebound, and then shot goes out of bounds. I'm going to say last touch there by the Raiders. As West Carter gets it into Houston, Blake McGlone now gets it over to Daly. Daly gets it over to Rayburn. They're going to have to start worrying about the 10-second, and Coach Webb calls in a timeout real quick to stop the 10-second there. And this time we'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Fall and winter just around home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. And back here with 4:54 remaining, both teams have taken a timeout here. They'll have 4 remaining of the game here as West Carter had to take the timeout after the East Carter full court press, causing them a little bit of pain there as they're still piling it on, but this time they're able to get across the timeline. Gets it to Caleb Rayburn. He puts a shot down the baseline, no good, gets his own rebound, and then gets the ball up top here to Daly. Daly's going to drive the lane, try to get it into Houston, and nobody touched it there, so that will go toward East Carter. Be Raider basketball. West Carter looks like they're falling back into man-to-man defense once again. As gets it over the side there. Now Boggs has it in the corner. He's going to fire a 3 off the mark. And they're going to say that was off West Carter, so it'll be Raider ball underneath the basket. Just about halfway through this second period. 4:24 left here in the first half. As they get it out top of the key there to Scott. Scott drives the lane, puts up the shot. No good, but he touched it on his way out, and they're going to say that is going to be Comet basketball. So checking into the ball game now here for East Carter is Tate Scott, number 25, as he's replacing out Evan Goodman. And so gets it to McGlone as he fires it over to Rayburn. So West Carter trying to break this press. Bond's going to drive the lane and try to kick it there to Rayburn, but no good, and that will be out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball here. So no score in the last few possessions here in about over a minute since we had a score from either team. Definitely going to be a defensive night here tonight. As Boggs has it up top of the key, kicks it over to Evan Goodman. Evan's going to drive the lane, but pulls it back out. Kicks it over to Scott. Scott drives the lane, kicks it back out to Goodman. He's going to fire a three. That's off the mark. And fight for the board, and they're going to say foul against the Raiders, number 10, Blake Hall. And that'll be his first, team 6. So both teams will be in the bonus here on their next foul. As East Carter backs off the full court press and goes back to the 2-3 zone. Fires a shot. There's Bond. No good. Rebounded by Houston. He puts up the shot. No good. Shot partially blocked there. And we're going to get a foul here. And that foul, I believe, is going to go against number 32, Blake McGlone. That's going to be his first, team 7th. As Bryson Boggs checking back in here for the Comets. And that's going to put Ty Scott on the line here the first time tonight for East Carter. As he is scoreless yet in this first half, but can put up some points here for the Raiders. First shot up and off the back of the iron. Fight for the board. That was won by East Carter, but McGlone came out of nowhere to pick the pocket. Good defense there by the Raiders. But West Carter able to get set back up here at the right at center court, calling the play. And we're going to get an injury timeout as Tate Scott came down hard on that right leg. He went up to double team Bond. Bond got the ball away on a pass and came down awkwardly. He's grabbing onto that right ankle. So as they check him out, we'll take a brief break here. You are watching the 62nd District Battle for Carter County here live on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Or to pamper yourself, go to Kate's Upkeep Aesthetics and Spa, now offering permanent makeup, lash extensions, teeth whitening, and coming soon, Botox and filler, personalized vitamin infusion, and body sculpting. And because style begins at birth, go to Novella's Children's Boutique and Gift Shop to get the best in trendy and comfortable clothing for the newest generation. Sizes newborn to 11-12. And be sure to visit the gift shop featuring antiques, new items, and local artist creations. Visit Novella's Boutique and Kate's Upkeep at 333 Warrior Drive in Allfield, Kentucky, straight across from the West Carter Middle School gym.
And back here at East Carter, where Braden G is going to be replacing out I believe that was Scott, Tate Scott there, as he received some help getting off the court. And double team there against the Raiders, and they're going to call that one against G as he just now came in the ball game. And that's going to be his first, team 7th. So both teams now in the bonus. As checking in for East Carter is going to be number 1, Evan Goodman, as he replaces out G. So Brett Daly is going to be at the line here shooting the bonus. First shot is up and off the mark. Rebounded there, Evan Goodman of East Carter. Get it down. That's a drive in there by Boggs. Nice little left-hander up and in. Boggs has got 4 points here tonight and cuts the West Carter lead down to 6. As they get it over to Rayburn, top of the key. Back to Daly now. Gets it in the middle there to Boggs. Boggs going to fire a jump shot, and that's good. They thought he was going to pass it and stepped off him for just a second to open up that jump shot. And so Boggs, he's got 8 here on the night. Gets it in, nice look there to number 10, Blake Hall. Shot off the mark, rebounded by Jordan Houston of West Carter. So 20-12 here, just under 2 minutes left to play here at East Carter in the first half. And we're going to get a foul here going the other way as an illegal block there. Said that he moved the leg, and that's going to go against West Carter's Jordan Houston. That's going to be his first, team's 8th, since it's an offensive foul. No foul shots will be administered. Thank you, Terry Klein, for those stars as well here. Definitely do appreciate it. Gets it over down on the wing, looking for Boggs on the inside. Nice strong move, right hand, no good. Rebounded Bryson Boggs of West Carter. There's a lot of Boggs and Scotts out here tonight. As they get it to Boggs here. Double team and throw it over to Blake McGlone, who gets it to Houston. Shot fake. Look for somewhere to get it up to. Gets it out to Daly. Daly now gets it out to Bryson Boggs as he puts up the floater jump shot. No good. Houston chases that one down. Gets that one to Daly. West Carter going to set back up the offense here again. East Carter still looks like they're in a 2-3 zone trap. As right now Daly looking at two Raiders trying to figure out where not to get trapped at. As they closely guard him, West Carter maybe trying to hold on here for the last second shot. Houston, top of the key, gets it now to Blake McGlone. Under 30 seconds left to play here. Rayburn picked up his dribble, gives it over to Boggs now. And that's going to be, say, last touch by East Carter. So West Carter will have about 20 seconds left here in the half. As East Carter's going to sub in Braden G again, as he's going to be replacing out Evan Goodman. Daly gets it in the backcourt. Looking at about 15 seconds now. Goes off the pick. He's got Rayburn there. Kicks it back out to Daly. Fires a three, and that's good. Brett Daly hits his 5th point as a long shot there by Isaac Boggs. Doesn't go in, and so your score here at the half is West Carter 23, East Carter 12. As I said, it was a time of almost 2 different periods as East Carter had control there early on in that first period. West Carter worked their way back up in the second half there of the first period to get their lead at 12-7. And then, of course, West Carter there getting, looks like 11 points in that second period, while East Carter getting 5 points to extend out the lead. And so it looks like we have our half-court three-throw shot for $100 here. I've seen these posted up by East Carter basketball, and so looks like it's another $100 deal going on now. So if he hits this shot, he gets $100, and not one of the big checks like you've seen on Semi-Pro or anything else like that. It is a $100 bill here, so we'll see if he makes this one in. Fires the half-court shot, and off the mark. And so we'll see if he gets it on the second try. Oh, no good. And so no $100 winner here tonight at East Carter, as we're going to take a brief break as we type in our halftime stats here, and we will be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate! Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, case knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692. To look your best or to pamper yourself, go to Kate's Upkeep Aesthetics and Spa, now offering permanent makeup, lash extensions, teeth whitening, and coming soon, Botox and filler, personalized vitamin infusion, and body sculpting. And because style begins at birth, go to Novella's Children's Boutique and Gift Shop to get the best in trendy and comfortable clothing for the newest generation. Sizes newborn to 11-12. And be sure to visit the gift shop featuring antiques, new items, and local artist creations. Visit Novella's Boutique and Kate's Upkeep at 333 Warrior Drive in Olive Hill, Kentucky, straight across from the West Carter Middle School gym.
And back here at East Carter, where we're here at the half, and your score is 23 West Carter, 12 East Carter. So West Carter going into the locker room here with a double-digit lead. Wasn't that way most of the game, as East Carter did take an early lead on in the first period. I believe they ended up on a 5-0 run there to start out. Had a good lead there against the Comets. And West Carter started chipping away as they were neck and neck there for a while, and the Comets then started pulling away there in the first period. So let's take a look here at some stats. Of course, these stats brought to you by Novella's and Kate's Upkeep, as they are some of our good sponsors and everything else, and we definitely do appreciate them. And so your halftime stats here tonight, make sure we got the right ones here, and we do. And so taking a look, of course, we'll start off here with the visiting West Carter Comets, as they are currently shooting 8 out of 14 for 57.1% here tonight. From behind the arc, a little bit cold there, 1 of 6, shooting 16.7%. And, of course, shooting just about what they do as a team there at 4 out of 5 for 80%. For the Raiders, they are 2 of 9 from the 2-point range, averaging out 22.2%. From the 3-point range, they are 2 of 12, shooting 67.7%. And they are 2 of 3 from the charity stripe, shooting 66.7%. As far as the battle of the boards go, that goes toward West Carter as they got 17 total rebounds here tonight. They've got 6 offensive and 11 defensive. East Carter has, looks like 13 total rebounds tonight, 7 offensive and 6 defensive. And, of course, West Carter does have 1 team rebound as well. As far as turnovers, pretty even on the night. East Carter getting the advantage in that category as West Carter has had, West Carter getting the advantage in that category with 6 total turnovers here on the night, while East Carter has 7. And so that gets us our score 23-12 there. Of course, box scoring there. West Carter ended up leading after 1, 12-7. And then in the second quarter, West Carter hit 11 points while East Carter hit 5 to make our score here 23-12 here at the half. Leading scorer here for the Comets is going to be Bryson Boggs, number 23. He's got 8 points here tonight as he is 3 of 4 from the 2-point range and 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. He's also got 3 rebounds so far here. And then right behind him is going to be Brett Daly. He's got 5 points here tonight. He's 1 of 2 from the 2-point range and 1 of 1 from the 3-point range, and he's 0 for 1 for the charity stripe. Then directly right behind him is Caleb Rayburn with 4 points here tonight. He's 2 of 3 from the 2-point range. And then after that, you've got 3 Comets with 2 points. You've got Jackson Bond with 2, Landon Nichols with 2 points, and Blake McGlone with 2 points. And so, as we said, this is definitely going to be a defensive battle here tonight as East Carter, one of the state's leading defenses, and definitely kind of showing it out here tonight. For East Carter, leading scorer here for the Raiders is Isaac Boggs, as he's got 4 points here on the night with a total of 4 rebounds. And then right behind him, you got 2 Raiders with 3 points. You got Connor Goodman. He's 0 for 1 from the 2-point range and 1 of 5 from the 3-point range. Then you also have Braden G., who started out, I believe, the game here tonight, and he is 1 of 1 from the 3-point range. And then right behind them is Evan Goodman. He's got 2 points as well, as he's 0 for 4 from the 3-point range and 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. So you take a look, shot selections and everything. West Carter definitely trying to get the ball inside just a little bit more here tonight, as we see that they've taken 14 2-point shots, as East Carter's taken 9. East Carter definitely trying to get it done from outside the 3-point arc tonight, shooting the same percentage of West Carter. But if those start to fall, that's definitely going to maybe make a tide change here in this game. Taking a look here, of course, points off of turnovers heads toward West Carter, as they've got 2 points off of turnovers, with East Carter having, West Carter's got 4 points off turnovers, while East Carter has 2. Of course, total rebounds tonight, 17 for West Carter, 13 for East. And then, of course, for 3-pointers, East Carter has 2 of them on the night, so they got 6 points, with West Carter just having the lone 3. Second chance points goes toward the Comets here, as West Carter has 7 second chance points, and East Carter has 2. And then taking a look at defensive stops, West Carter's had 18 total defensive stops tonight, East Carter with 12. West Carter was definitely getting the job with the points off the bench here tonight, as, of course, getting Rayburn and McGlone off the bench for their 6 points here today. No real points in the paint. Most of them's been jump shots and everything else around. Of course, your officials for tonight's game, forgot to mention that a little bit earlier. You got David Stafford, Charlie Graham, and Roy Wright, all assigned by the Northeastern Kentucky Basketball Officials Association. Of course, the largest lead of the night, of course, is as it is right now, 23-12, an 11-point lead. There's been 1 lead change here tonight. As I said, East Carter controlled it in the first half of the first period, and then West Carter has controlled ever since then. No ties tonight. Longest run of the night for East Carter has been a 5-0 run, and for West Carter, they went on a 12-2 run. And so taking a look here as we're just about ready to get things started back up here for the second half. So it looks like East Carter's going to have the ball here to start off the third period. Hoping to start cutting in at that Comet lead here, 11-point right now. And so definitely I do appreciate a lot of stars. I do apologize for a little bit of buffer against the Comets. And back on points here of the second half. Go with it facing this 2-3 zone again. Gets it down into the paint. No good. And that's going to be rebounded there by East Carter. 3-ball on the way. No good there by Connor Goodman. And Landon Nichols comes up with the board there, and he's going to draw the foul as that one's going to go against Connor Goodman of East Carter. That's going to be his first, team's first here of the half. And like I said, I do apologize a little bit for the drop there, but we're back up and running here. A little bit of a buffering there. As West Carter gets it across the timeline. Gets the ball moved around there. Jackson Bond, ball top the key, gets it over to Boggs. Now to Daly. And there's a steal there by Connor Goodman. He's going to try to take it all the way, and that one going to be blocked there by Bryson Boggs of West Carter. As he was going to try to go up and under and around the defense, but ended up getting blocked there. So East Carter gets the ball in, out to Boggs. He's going to drive the lane, gets stripped, but he's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against number 0, Brett Daly of West Carter. He picks up 2 fouls here in the second half, and that'll be his second. And so they're going to say that one was on the floor before the shot. So East Carter's going to take the ball out. So Boggs has it. Top the key, driving in. Good ball movement there by the Raiders. So West Carter's in a 2-3. Nice way to try to penetrate into it. And that shot going to be blocked there by West Carter, by Blake Hall's shot. Blocked there by the Comets, but it's going to stay here to East Carter. Gets the ball in, back up to the top to Evan Goodman. 3 on the way there, no good by Connor Goodman. Rebounded there by Boggs. East Carter wanting a walk. Trying to get it in to Landon Nichols, and he's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against number 10, Blake Hall. That'll be his second, team's second here of the half. And checking back into the ball game here for the Raiders, number 43, Connor Skaggs. As they're going to say that was on the floor before the shot, so West Carter will have the ball underneath the basket. Gets it out top to Boggs. And good look to get it into Nichols, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. Shot was no good, but he'll be at the line shooting 2. And that one's going to go against number 5, Isaac Boggs. That's going to be his second, team's third. So Nichols will be at the line here shooting 2, his first trip to the charity stripe here tonight. And he hits the first one. As we said, he's the number 3 free-throw shooter in the state, shooting over 90%. Second shot up and in. It's his 4th point here tonight, and West Carter on top here, 25-14. Just about 5 minutes left to play here in the third. Gets it down into Skaggs. Skaggs turns around, no good. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way for East Carter, that's no good. Isaac Boggs on the shot there for East Carter, and it lands out of bounds. So possession will go here toward the Comets. Checking back into the ball game here for East Carter's number 21, Ty Scott. Gets it over to Boggs. East Carter now coming out with a full court press. It's like a 2-2-1 press, and that one, they're going to say not touched there by the Raiders, and so it'll be East Carter's ball there on the side. Scott comes all the way from in, and good look down in. Try to get the ball moving around. 3 ball now for East Carter, and that's good by Connor Goodman. So East Carter capitalizing off the West Carter turnover, but West Carter quickly getting the ball up to Nichols, and he gets that one to go in. It's his 6th point here tonight, so Nichols starting to light up here as West Carter on a still leading here by 10 at 27-17. Just about midway here through the 3rd period, about 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Boggs directing traffic. Driving down to Evan Goodman, kicks it out. 3 ball on the way, off the mark there, and we're going to get a foul here against the Raiders. That's going to go against number 5, Isaiah Boggs, and by my records, that's going to be his 3rd, team's 4th. Makes the shot there by East Carter, no good. Rebounded on here, shooting 2. Do apologize for a little bit of the buffering there as well. As first shot off the back of the mark. Checking in for Sam Jones of West Carter is going to be number 32, Blake McGlone. Hall will have another shot here. And gets that one up and in for his first point here tonight. So 29-18. West Carter still with an 11-point lead. Going back into the full court press. Gets it down into Boggs. Boggs tries to throw it to McGlone, but intercepted there by Evan Goodman. And they're looking for a foul. None there as Daly puts up the layup, and that's going to be up and in. And that's going to be timeout East Carter as Coach Brammer very unhappy with the officials on that one, as well as Evan Goodman. As they are fired up here today, so it's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams.
The bucket here. Ty Scott in for East Carter. Gets the ball off as West Carter now on a half-court trap, but East Carter able to break that. Puts up the layup there is Hall, and he's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against number 3, Jackson Bond. That's going to be his first, team's 4th, and that's going to put Blake Hall at the line here, shooting 2. He's 1 for 2 so far on the night. As that first one up and in. It's now 2 for 3. Second shot up and in there for Hall. So he's 3 for 4 on the night with 3 points. Gets it down the court there to Nichols. Puts up the jump shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Skaggs. And that foul is going to go against West Carter's number 0, Brett Daly. That's going to be his third, team's 5th. As West Carter trying to get a double team, they're leaving Skaggs open on the backside, but they don't get to see him. Driving down in, good look there at the Blake Hall for his first field goal here tonight. And East Carter now with the full court press. Gets it into Daly. Daly looking for somebody, gets it into Nichols. Nichols puts up the shot, no good, but that's going to be a foul. And that's going to go against Connor Skaggs. That's going to be his third, team 6th. And so Landon Nichols at the line here shooting 2, hits the first one. As number 41, Caleb Rayburn, checks in for Wes Carter. Nichols shot in there. He's 4 for 4 from the charity stripe here tonight. And Wes Carter back to an 11-point lead here at 33-22. Gets it over to Scott, now over to Connor Goodman. 3-ball on the way. And Skaggs is going to have to watch himself out there as he's definitely got the official's eye. Now that's going to be Skaggs' 4th, team 7th, and so that's going to be a 1-and-1 situation here for West Carter. Definitely not the situation you want to be in, having the eye of the officials out there, as I think he originally caught it when he thought he had the on the original foul just a moment ago. But on that one, after the push in the back, he may be sitting down for just a little bit. Hopefully the officials doesn't have a long memory on there. And so that puts Landon Nichols at the line shooting 2. He hits his first one. He's 5 for 5 here tonight. Make that 6 of 6. So West Carter here on top now by 13, 35-22. Gets it over to Evan Goodman. East Carter can use this to try to get fired up as they try to get it in, as Kason Adams comes in, puts up a shot, no good, and they're going to say off of East Carter, and it'll be West Carter's ball. So Kason Adams coming in for Connor Skaggs. As West Carter now working it against the 2-1-2 modified 2-3 zone. Dumps it down into Boggs. Boggs gets it to Nichols, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against number 1, Evan Goodman. That's going to be his 3rd, team's 8th. And so that's going to put Landon Nichols at the line there, shooting 2. Nichols pretty quiet in the first half, only had 2 points, but now he's got 8 here in the second half, and misses his first free throw here tonight. As we said, typically he's a 90-some% free throw shooter. Ranked number 3 in the state. And he gets the second one to go in. 7 of 8 here tonight. So about a minute 15 left to play here in the 3rd period. As that one going to be touched out by West Carter, and it'll still remain here with the Raiders. Gets it back in the backcourt there to Blake Hall. Now gets it. That's no good. And that's going to be a foul there against Kason Adams. That's going to be his first, team's 9th. And so that's going to send West Carter down the other way to shoot some free throws. As once again, it's going to be Landon Nichols. So just under a minute left to play here in the 3rd period. Nichols hits the first one of the bonus. He'll have one more. Jordan Houston getting ready to check in for Wes Carter here as Nichols gets the second one. And Houston's going to replace out Nichols. Wes Carter fall for him here. Landon Nichols checking back in for Boggs now. An 11-point lead for the Comets. There's 20 seconds left to go here in the third period. Blake McGlone, and that's no good. Rebounded there by Adams as time expires. And so here at the end of the third, your score, West Carter 38, East Carter 27. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easternling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
And back here at East Carter, we're 8 minutes left to determine. So that will put Evan Goodman at the line here, shooting the bonus. First shot is up. That one rolls in, so he'll get one more. East Carter has a chance here to take it to a single-digit lead. As that shot rolls around, no good. Offensive board there by Ty Scott, and he gets the bucket there. He's got 7 points this second half. Bond gets it over to Rayburn. Rayburn back up to Bond. Gets it into Nichols, back out to Bond. East Carter still hanging out in a 2-3. Bond's going to drive in, kicks it out to Blake McGlone. Now down to Jordan Houston, trying to get it into Nichols. And bump there, no call. Bond's going to fire a three, and that's good. It's Bond's 5th point tonight and first field goal here today. As kicks it out to Goodman. He's going to fire the three, no good. Rebounded by East Carter. Evan Goodman going to take a shot, and that's good. 3-pointer for him. His first field goal here tonight. And so East Carter has got it down to an 8-point lead, 41-33. Gets it down in the paint. Bond, he's going to fire another three, and that's good. And so Wes Carter's going to take the timeout here. That'll be their second, so both teams has had 2 timeouts. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade.
Okay, back here at East Carter, we're trying to get things back up and rolling again here. So East Carter has the ball. 44-33. And 3-pointer there for East Carter. I believe that was by Scott. Or excuse me, I think that was, taking a look, that was at Blake Hall. Got the three. Gets it down into Jackson Bond, and he's going to get it stolen from him, but it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will point to Wes Carter here. And thank you, Becky Atkins, for those stars. Definitely much appreciated here. And we're going to get an offensive foul going the other direction. Or excuse me, I don't think that was a foul, but they're going to say stepped out of bounds, and possession goes toward the Raiders. And it's still an 8-point lead by the Comets, 44-36. East Carter's starting to light up here, and we're going to get an offensive foul here now against East Carter. That's going to go against number 5, Isaac Boggs, and that is going to be his 5th, team's 10th. As Braden G checking back into the ball game, and he is not happy about that one. So on the offensive foul, no free-throw shots. West Carter will be in the double bonus from here on out. West Carter also has 8 fouls, so East Carter's just in the single bonus right now. As gets it up to Jackson Bond, he's going to fire a 3 that's off the back of the rim, rebounded there by Connor Goodman. Goodman going to fire the shot, just rims out. Fight for the board there. And jump ball. Possession arrow will go toward the Raiders. Top of the key, and we're going to get a foul here. Away from the ball. And that one's going to go against Landon Nichols. That's going to be his 3rd, team's 9th. So that foul was away from the ball, and that's going to put Braden G at the line here, shooting 1. Or 1 in the bonus. That one just barely rims out. And jump ball, I'm not sure about that call. As possession arrow goes toward the Comets. I kind of thought Hall had that one, and it was almost a tie-up, but I don't think they had a clear possession on that, but that's what the officials called here. As Daly crosses over, gets it to Blake McGlone. He's a speed demon, fires the 10-footer, and that's good. Back up to a 10-point lead as East Carter quickly gets the ball down the court. Driving the lane is Goodman as he fires the floater. And we're going to get a foul here. And that's going to go against number 10, Blake Hall of East Carter, and that's going to be his 3rd. And so that's going to be putting Landon Nichols here at the line, shooting 2. He's 9 of 10 from the free-throw line here tonight. Make that 9 of 11. Second shot up, and that one's in there. So 10 of 12 here tonight. As Connor Goodman quickly gets it down into Evan Goodman. Trying to get it back out to him, but tipped there by McGlone. He'll stay here with the Raiders. And checking into the ballgame for the Comets, number 23, Bryson Boggs. So he's going to replace out Daly. 4:37 left to play here in the 4th. West Carter up by 11, 47-36. And that one's going to be tipped out of bounds there by Boggs. So East Carter will have it here on the side. Gets it into Scott. Scott kicks it out to Evan Goodman. He's going to fire a 3, and that's good. East Carter's going to call the timeout here after it gets the 3 and gets it to an 8-point game, 47-39. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
And definitely want to thank Johnny's Gadgets. Not only am I their spokesperson, but I'm also a client with them. My daughter broke her cell phone screen. They were able to get it repaired quickly, very reasonable on prices. So got to give it up to them, as Wes Carter had trouble getting in on the East Quarter full court press, but Boggs able to break the timeline, on the timeline. Now Bond has the top of the key, crosses over, drives in, spins, turns around, fader, no good. Battle for the board there, won by Nichols. So Wes Carter going to have to reset here, as East Carter going into a man-to-man defense here with this last 4 minutes. As McGlone kicks it out to Boggs. Boggs shot fake, drives the lane, puts it up and in. Back out to a 10-point lead, 49-39, leaving him wide. Evan Goodman wide open off the side of the rim. Rebound to Jackson Bond. Gets it to McGlone. He quickly gets it out to Boggs, who gets it to Nichols. Puts up the layup, no good, but he is going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against number 21, Ty Scott. I have that as his first. And that's going to put Landon Nichols here at the line, shooting 2. First one in there. Just like I said, with Johnny's Gadget in Olive Hill, if you need your back glass replaced on your Apple, they are doing that. I seen one in operation today. They did a great job with it. That second one off the mark there by Nichols. 11-point lead, 50-39 with about just under 4 minutes left to play. Puts up a shot there, no good by Connor Goodman. Jackson Bond comes away with the rebound. And he's going to try to take it coast to coast, puts it up, no good, but he is going to be fouled. And technical foul against the Raiders. As the original foul was against Ty Scott, going to be his second. The technical foul is going to go against Connor Goodman. That's going to be his first technical. And so they'll have to shoot 2 shots for the technical and then 2 for the common foul. Jackson Bond misses the front end of that one. Second shot up. That one goes in. And now shooting the technical fouls is going to be Landon Nichols. 90% free-throw shooter. He's only missed 2 here tonight. And first one rolls in. This is going to be his 16th trip to the line here. And he makes both of those. 14 of 16 on the night. And Wes Carter is going to call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. So we'll take a brief commercial break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692.
Back here at East Carter, we're 3 minutes, 18 seconds left to play. West Carter on top here by 14 points, 53-39. Gets it to Blake McGlone in a very dangerous area. Sam Jones with the ball now. Gets it over to McGlone. Gets it down the court there to Boggs. Now Bond has it, pulls it back out. 3 minutes left to play here. Nichols gets it back out to Bond. East Carter trying to show a trap out there as Bond going to drive the lane. Good look to get it to Sam Jones for his bucket, first bucket here tonight. And 16-point lead as Scott tries to take it all the way, and then rebound and going to be fouled there, I believe, by Landon Nichols. That's going to be his fourth, team's 10th. And so I believe this is going to be G here at the line, shooting 2. This is the front end of that. He's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Second shot off the front of the rim. Battle for the board, won by Hall, and he's going to put up the shot and be fouled. And that one's going to go against number 10, Sam Jones. That's going to be his fourth. Both teams are in the double bonus at the moment, 55-39. A little moisture on the floor. They'll get that cleared off as Blake Hall is going to be at the line shooting 2. And first shot off the mark. Second shot underway. That one's in there. Nichols taking it down. Kicks it back out to Jones. Jones going to get it to Bond. Boggs wanting it underneath the basket. They don't get it to him. Nichols gets it up to Bond. East Carter's going to need to start trapping the ball here. Try to get some turnovers. And just like that, turnover there by Wes Carter. That shot's put up by Hall, and he's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Jackson Bond. That's going to be his third. And so that's going to put Blake Hall at the line, shooting 2. Hall's first shot off the back of the rim. Checking in for the first time here tonight, East Carter Raiders, number 4, Rylan Yoke. Hall's second shot. Off the mark, rebounded Landon Nichols of West Carter. Bond gets it to Nichols, crosses the timeline. Back to Bond, gets it into Nichols. Gets it back into Nichols. He sees the lane, he drives it up, but he's going to be fouled. Shot was no good. And that one's going to go against number 21, Ty Scott. That's going to be his third. And so that's going to put Landon Nichols at the line here, shooting 2. This will be his 17th and 18th shot from the free throw line. Hits that one. Minute 33 left to go on the clock. Hits his second. Driving the lane, nice little spin move. Tries to dish it off to Yoke. And that's going to be retrieved there by Jones. And that's going to be a foul there against number 10, Blake Hall. That's going to be his fourth. So taking a look at the foul situation here for East Carter. You got Connor Goodman with 2, Evan Goodman with 3. Isaac Boggs is fouled out. Blake Hall has 4. Ty Scott has 3. Braden G has 1. And Connor Skaggs has 4. And Kason Adams has 1. Sam Jones missed the front end of that. For West Carter, Brett Daly's got 3. Jackson Bond has 3. Landon Nichols and Sam Jones both have 4. Jordan Houston has 2. Bryson Boggs has 2. And Blake McClone has 2 as well. As Jones hits the second one there for his 3rd point here tonight. 58-40, 3-ball there. That's good there by Connor Goodman. It's his 3rd 3 here tonight. And so about 1:10 left to play. The Comets here on top by 15. And they're going to say that was off the knee there of Nichols. And so that'll be a turnover there for the Comets. And it will be East Carter's ball. One minute left to play as Goodman goes up for the shot, and he's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Blake McClone. That's going to be his 3rd. So Connor Goodman at the line, shooting 2. He's got 9 points here tonight, 3 threes. Misses the front end of that as Caleb Rayburn checking back in now for the Comets. He's going to replace out Sam Jones. Second shot by Goodman is up and in. 58-44, 14-point lead here for the Comets. East Carter showing full court press as Blake McClone crosses the timeline. Gets it to Nichols, out to Bond. East Carter not fouling just yet, but West Carter just trying to pass around the ball. There's a foul there by East Carter, as that's going to be number 10. And that's going to be Blake Hall's 5th foul. So Hall fouls out of the game. 9 points here on the night as Connor Skaggs checking back into the ball game here for East Carter. West Carter's bringing in number 33, Nathan Webb. So he's going to replace out Blake McClone. And Jordan Houston checking in as well. Jackson Bond's going to be at the line here, shooting 2. First shot, in and out. And then checking in, Aiden Nichols for West Carter, number 12. Getting in for the first time here tonight as he replaces out Bryson Boggs. And looks like they're going to be bringing in a couple more Comets there as Bond's second shot missed. Under 30 seconds left to play. 3-ball there, and that is good by Goodman. It's his 4th 3-pointer here today. As West Carter's just going to hold it there. And so your final score here tonight in the first round of the battle for Carter County is West Carter 58, East Carter 47. So that 11-point halftime lead holds out till the end. And what a game it has been as West Carter started out on the bottom end there to begin out in that first period, trailing the Raiders there. And then West Carter slowly crept up in that first period to get a 5-point lead at 12-7. And then, of course, at the second period, West Carter extended out that lead to 11 points at 23-12. In the third period, West Carter still had an 11-point lead at 38-27. And then finally finishing out the fourth quarter here in our final score here tonight, 58-47. So we're going to take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily. You've been watching the Battle for Carter County live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Best or to pamper yourself, go to Kate's Upkeep Aesthetics and Spa, now offering permanent makeup, lash extensions, teeth whitening, and coming soon, Botox and filler, personalized vitamin infusion, and body sculpting. And because style begins at birth, go to Novella's Children's Boutique and Gift Shop to get the best in trendy and comfortable clothing for the newest generation. Sizes newborn to 11-12. And be sure to visit the gift shop featuring antiques, new items, and local artist creations. Visit Novella's Boutique and Kate's Upkeep at 333 Warrior Drive in Olive Hill, Kentucky, straight across from the West Carter Middle School gym.
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as the Kentucky State Representative for the 96th District and would like to thank the citizens of Carter and Lawrence counties for their continued support. He would also like to wish good luck to all of our area sports teams, and Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell. With fall and winter just around the corner, make sure your home is ready for the season with the help from the good people from James Do It Best Hardware. If you need to get your lawn ready or to trim a few trees before winter, we have you covered as an authorized steel dealer. And don't forget, Case Knives makes a great present any time of the year. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692.
Look your best or to pamper yourself, go to Kate's Upkeep Aesthetics and Spa, now offering permanent makeup, lash extensions, teeth whitening, and coming soon, Botox and filler, personalized vitamin infusion, and body sculpting. And because style begins at birth, go to Novella's Children's Boutique and Gift Shop to get the best in trendy and comfortable clothing for the newest generation. Sizes newborn to 11-12. And be sure to visit the gift shop featuring antiques, new items, and local artist creations. Visit Novella's Boutique and Kate's Upkeep at 333 Warrior Drive in Olive Hill, Kentucky, straight across from the West Carter Middle School gym.
And back here at East Carter, where your final score once again, West Carter 58, East Carter 47. Let's take a look here at some final stats here tonight, as we'll first start off here with the East Carter Raiders. And, of course, these stats brought to you tonight by Kate Upkeep and Novella's Children's Boutique over in Olive Hill, Kentucky. So East Carter ended up shooting 6 of 21 for 28.6% here tonight. Definitely trying to match up and get the shots on, up there, but just not falling here tonight for the Raiders. They were 8 of 27 from the three-point line, and they increased up their first half percentage to end up with a final of 29.6% from behind the arc. From the charity stripe, they were 11 of 21 here tonight, shooting 52.4%. For the Comets now, they were 13 of 23, shooting 56.5%. They were 3 of 10 from behind their arc, shooting 30% here tonight. And definitely the big name of the game there has to be from the charity stripe. Wes Carter ended up making shooting 31 free throws, making 23 of them for 74.2%. Very close in on the rebounds here tonight, as East Carter ended up with a total of 29, 17 offensive and 12 defensive. They had 5 team offensive rebounds. West Carter ended up with 30 here tonight. They ended up with 8 offensive and 22 defensive, with a total of 1 team rebound in both offensive and defensive categories. Turnovers here tonight. West Carter turned over the ball 14 times. East Carter turned over the ball 11 times. And, of course, your final score here, 58-47. Taking a look at leading scoring here, the leading scorer tonight, we'll start off with the Comets, was Landon Nichols with 19 points tonight. He was 2 of 5 from the 2-point range. Didn't shoot any threes, but he was 15 of 18 from the charity stripe, and so he had 19 points tonight. Bryson Boggs was right behind him with 12 points. He was 4 of 5 from the field and 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. And then you had Jackson Bond with 9 points here tonight. He was 0 of 2 from the 2-point range, fired up in the second half and got 2 of 7 3-pointers, and then he was 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. Then you had Brett Daly with 7 points here tonight. He was 2 of 3 from the 2-point range, 1 of 1 from the 3-point range, and 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. And then other Comets scoring here tonight. You had Blake McGlone, 2 of 2 from the 2-point range and 0 of 1 from the 3-point range. And then you had Sam Jones with 3 points here tonight, 1 of 2 from the field and 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Taking a look now, the leading scorer here for East Carter was number 0, Connor Goodman, with 13 points. He was 0 of 5 from the 2-point range, 4 of 12 from the 3-point range, and he was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Then you had another Raider in double digits there in Ty Scott. He had 10 points here tonight, 2 of 4 from the 2-point range, 1 of 2 from the 3-point range, and he was 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. And then you had Evan Goodman with 9 points here tonight, 2 of 8 from the 3-point range and 3 of 4 from the free-throw line. Then you had 2 Raiders with 6 points. You had Isaac Boggs with 6. He was 3 of 5 from the 2-point range, 0 of 3 from the 3-point range. And then you had Blake Hall with 6 points here tonight. He was 1 of 4 from the 2-point range and 4 of 8 from the free-throw line. And then also scoring for East Carter, you had number 23, Braden G, had 3 points as well. Looks like the points off of turnovers, West Carter ended up picking up that category as they had 14 points to East Carter's 8 on the turnovers. Of course, East Carter definitely hitting those threes here tonight. Ended up with 24 of their 47 points off of three-pointers, with West Carter with 9 points. Both teams had 9 second-chance points. And then, of course, West Carter had 33 defensive stops here, and East Carter had 26. Points off the bench went to East Carter as they had 10 points off the bench, while West Carter had 8. And then, of course, points in the paint, all in the second half. West Carter had 18 points in the paint, while East Carter had 10. Longest lead of the game was 58-40. Right in that fourth quarter there, West Carter did have an 18-point lead. There was only one lead change here tonight, and that was in the first period. And then, of course, the longest runs of the night, East Carter had an 8-0 run, while West Carter had a 12-2 run. Only one technical foul here tonight, and that was against Connor Goodman of East Carter. And so that's going to finish us up here from Grayson, Kentucky here tonight. Definitely want to thank all of the fans for tuning in here today and being able, and definitely our star givers. Thank you very much. Those are very much appreciated. Hopefully we kind of got through all the bugs and everything else there in the second half. It seems like that's always how it goes. First half is good. Second half gets a little bit buggy there at times, but we'll see if we can try to squish those out at the end. And so that's going to finish us up here. Your final score once again, West Carter 58, East Carter 47. And you're definitely welcome for broadcasting here tonight as West Carter takes the number one position here in the 62nd district, as East Carter is now in the second position as well. So we will have to see how that plays out. And so make sure that you stay tuned to our Facebook page and our YouTube page. That way so you can see when our next broadcast is going to be, because we got more great Comet basketball coming up next week. And so make sure that you stay tuned for it. And so for Jeff the Mantis Irwin, thank you all for tuning in here today, and I'd like to thank the crew here, Katie Irwin on the camera here tonight, Emmy Irwin on the scoreboard muffin. I'd like to thank supporting staff as well, Roger Crisp and Rhonda Crisp coming in here tonight. I'd like to thank them for helping out, and then, of course, the boss, Rachel Irwin, and Sarah Irwin in as the support staff as well. So from East Carter High School, this is Jeff the Mantis Irwin saying good night and God bless, and we will see you all again next time here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.